I am back with another video. Today we are going to do, yes, a onesie makeover. We're going to be taking this little onesie and, yes, this little onesie and transforming her into this. Yes, isn't it so cute? You know I gotta stay with my theme, boss baby, but we're gonna do girl boss. Yes, yes. Isn't that adorable? So we're gonna do print and cut, and then we're gonna also be working with heat transfer vinyl. So let's get it. Hey you guys, today we will be working on transforming a onesie. And you already know what theme I'm probably going to do if you've been watching my previous videos. We're going to be rocking with the boss baby theme, the girl boss. Okay? So, with that being said, let's get it. Now, go ahead and open up Cricut Design Space. We're going to go ahead and widen the screen. And we're going to hit New Project up at the top right hand corner. And this is what we're looking like. Now, since I already know what we're going to do the girl boss theme. And it's going to be pretty simple. I'm only going to upload 2 images. The first image we're going to upload is the baby. So I already know what images we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to the left hand side, hit upload, click it, view all, scroll down. I'm gonna find the baby that we're gonna use. And we're gonna rock with her. Go ahead down to the bottom right hand corner, hit insert image. Boom, there she is. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna make her a little bit smaller, easy to work with. So I'm gonna just go up to the height. I'm not gonna mess with the width. I'm gonna change the height to 2.5. This is not the size, the actual size I'm gonna use. It's just make it small for right now so we can work with her. Move her to the side out the way. I'm gonna go down to upload and hit that again. View all. Now I want the words, the actual sign where it says girl boss. Okay, so I'm going to go down, find my sign. There you go, girl boss. Hit that. Go down to the bottom right-hand corner, hit insert image. Boom, there it is. Now, again, go up to the height. We're just going to change the height. I'm going to keep it locked. I'm not going to mess with the width. I'm just changing the height. Hit 2.5 just to make it small. Easy to work with. All right, now, you're going to take your onesie. The onesie, your plain white onesie, just like this. This is a 3 to 6 month onesie I'm working with. And I'm just we're going to start with the words, okay? So we need to figure out how big we need the words to be to go onto our onesie. So I'm just going to take this regular old ruler, okay, and just measure out how big I want it and exactly where I want it on the onesie. So we're going to make it 2.5 inches, okay? So it's already marked at 2.5 inches, so that's good. So we're just gonna leave that one alone, okay? So now I'm gonna go ahead to the baby, click on her, and again take my ruler and look at my onesie, measure out the space where I want her to be and how big I want her to be on my onesie, and I'm going to make her 5 inches. So go ahead and go to the top. We're going to change the height. We're not going to mess with the width, and I'm not going to unlock it, okay? And we're just going to hit the 5 inches. Boom. That's how big she is. Perfect. So I'm just going to take her. Okay, so see, now she's behind it. I don't want her behind. I want her in front. So all I'm going to do is go up to the top, hit arrange, go down to where it says send to the front. Hit that, and now she's in the front. Perfect. Now I'm going to stretch out my girl boss sign a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to click on it. Oops. And then I'm going to stretch it out down at the bottom right hand corner with the 2 arrows. Pull it out just a teeny tiny bit. Not too much. That should be good. And that's it. That's how I want her. She's going to be on, this is how it's going to look on the onesie. That's it. Now, we will be doing print and cut. She will be cut out on the paper. And then we're going to also be working with heat transfer vinyl. Okay? The girl boss words will be cut out on the heat transfer vinyl. Now, with that being said, when you're using heat transfer vinyl, you have to flip your image. Again, when you're working with heat transfer vinyl, you have to flip your image. So I'm going to go up to the top where it says flip, hit flip horizontal, and it flips my image. Okay. Now there's 2 ways to flip your image. I will show you the second way, but this is the first way. Okay. So once it's the way you want it, we're going to go up to where it says make it at the top right hand corner. Click it. And this is what we're looking like. She looks good. She's going to get cut out on this type of paper. This is for darks. But I use this for my darks and my whites. There's all type of different brands. But this works for me. I use it for, again, for my darks and my whites. It comes with 5 sheets. And it's for inkjet printer. Okay? So this is what I'm going to rock with. So that's what she's going to be printing out on. Now, the Girl Boss Words is going to be with the heat transfer vinyl. This is what it looks like. So all I do, this is the heat transfer vinyl I'll be using. And all I do is cut out the little piece and stick it on to my Cricut pad. Okay? And remember, see how it's flipped? Now, this is the second way to flip it. Now, you see where it says mirror? And it's, okay, so I'm going to hit it. And it's going to flip it back the correct way. That's not the way I want it. Because we already flipped it the first time. Now, okay, you know what? What I have forgot to show you, I'm going to actually cancel this. Because there's a step that I have forgot that I need to show you why I prefer the first way. So I'm going to cancel this. And it's going to bring us back to the screen. Now, the reason why I prefer it this way to flip it is because I can go up and save it. So if I ever have to come back to this project, then it's already flipped for me. I don't have to worry about doing it, flipping it, or nothing. It's already done. I just print it out and I'm good to go. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and save it because, you know, I'm not going to use this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click off. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit make it again. Versus this way where the mirror, oops, I wanted to do the words. Okay, so it's already flipped for it because we already did it the first time. But if you hit the mirror, it flips it, okay? I don't care for this way because you got to remember every time you're working with heat transfer vinyl to flip it. And I just don't care for this way. I like the other way, the first way I just showed you. Because I just save it and I'm good to go. So if it's already done for me. I just wanted to show you that. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off so it could flip it back the way I had it. And then you're good to go. Then all you got to do is hit continue. I'm going to go ahead and put it back at the top where we had it. Uh-oh. I think I just messed it up. Anywho. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh no, it's doing something. Let me see if I can back it up. Okay, we're going to hit continue. Let's see if we can get it going. Okay, here we go. Now it says send to printer. So I'm going to go ahead and hit send to printer, excuse me. And then we're going to print out 1 sheet. And then it asks you as far as the add bleed. If you want to leave the bleed on or you're going to turn it off. In this case, I'm going to turn the bleed off, and I'm going to tell you why. When I am working with detailed hair, such as hers, if you can look real closely, it's real fine, thin hair. Her hair is really, really detailed, and I want the Cricut Maker to cut it out nice and neat, and it's easier for the Cricut to cut out. Okay, so that's why I turned the bleed off, and it'll leave. And when you turn it off, it'll leave a white border around the image. And that's what I want. Other than that, if it's nothing too hard for the Cricut to cut out, I leave my bleed on. Okay, but in this case, I will turn it off. And then I just hit print. Oh, I don't really want to print it though. Okay, let's turn that off. And then it's asking you what material you're going to be using, and you just hit vinyl so the Cricut Maker know to cut it out on the vinyl. Okay, and our image looks good. It's backwards. That's how we want it. And I'll be back with the next step. Hey you guys, I am back with the next step of our baby onesie transformation. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you everything we're gonna need. You're gonna need your onesie. You're going to need your heat transfer vinyl, and it's already weeded out and ready to go. Now I'm going to be working on 2 shirts at once because I gotta get this stuff done. So I'm just gonna do two at once. So I'm gonna have one blue. Can you see? Oop, no, you can't. And one pink. So I'm gonna set those to the side. I also have our images that we will be using. Okay. Then I also have parchment paper right here. So then I will be measuring with this little infant ruler for my onesie. I got this off of Amazon. It comes in a pack and it has all different sizes, and I'm using the one for infant. Okay, so I'll be using that. And then I'll be working with my Easy Press. It's set at 330 degrees. Yep. Now let's get it. Now the first thing I'm gonna do is warm up the shirts, or the onesies, excuse me, for just about 15 seconds. The reason why I set the temperature at 330 is because these are 100% cotton. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the ruler, put it around the neckline right here, and figure out my center. I am going to take the heat transfer vinyl, and I'm going to fold it in half. I am not going to make a crease on the image, just the plastic part, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. Now the ruler has where the center is. Oh. And I'm going ahead and line that up. Move it out the way. I'm going to move it up a little bit to where I like it. Probably right there. It's pretty good. Make sure it's not crooked. That looks good to me. I'm going to do the next one. Fold it in half. Just like that. Make a crease in the plastic, not the image. Line it up. I'll move it up just a little bit to where I like it. Sure it's nice and straight, not crooked. Alright, looks good to me. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take our Easy Press and press it down for 30 seconds. Okay, I'm gonna do the other shirt as well. 30 seconds. Now while they are cooling down, I'm gonna go ahead and peel my images off. Now, if you notice, I mean, you might like his crown. Can you see him? I do not. His crown looks kind of weird to me, so I don't really care for his crown, like on the sides. So I'm simply going to take my scissors and cut off the little end parts on both sides of his crown. Okay, this is what we're looking like. See how it looks now? It looks much better. Okay, now let's get back to the onesies. We're gonna go ahead and peel off just hold it down, kind of roll it off just like that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take the boy boss and put him where I want him to be. Just like that. I'll place the second one where I want her to be. Just like that. Now, with this particular onesie, it's very, very thin. And I noticed, like, when I try to put the Easy Press on top of them, they're turning colors. Like, and I don't know exactly why, but I'm assuming that it is the material. Because I did it previously on a different brand of onesies, and it turns out fine. But these particular ones, it's kind of discolored. So I am not going to have the Easy Press down for the full 30 seconds. I am going to do it in increments of 10 seconds. So I'm going to put the parchment paper down on the full image and go ahead and have it, and I'm not going to press it down like I said, because the image isn't turning out the way I want it to be. So I'm just going to hold it down for 10 seconds. Okay, so it doesn't look that bad. I'm just checking, make sure he's on there. And I'm going ahead and flip him. And I am going to press it again for 10 seconds. Like I said, normally I'll do it for 30 seconds, but with this material is kind of thin, so I'm not going to. Okay, we good like that. So he didn't turn that bad as far as the color. The discoloration is kind of, yeah, he look all right, but it'll do. We're gonna rock with it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the second one. We're just gonna hold it down for 10 seconds. I'm gonna flip her and do it again. Oh, my paper. All right, we are done. I'm gonna let them cool down because they are hot. Woo! But look at the onesie makeover. So pretty. Look at that blue just popping. That's what he looks like. Now you can see it's kind of, the color is kind of off, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. This is the second one. This is the Girl Boss one. Look at that pink. So pretty. And there you have it. Your onesie makeover. I also would like to add, when you're about to wash your baby onesies, please make sure that you turn it inside out and that you wash it in warm water, and you do not put it in the dryer. You want to let them air dry.